Well, we assemble the Spoleto Festival Orchestra each year anew through nationwide auditions at 10 cities throughout the country, including Charleston, but coast to coast from New York to LA and San Francisco. And most of these players are either graduate students in postgraduate programs like a master's degree or a performance diploma at leading conservatories, or they're young professionals just starting off their career as freelancers. And then some of them as well are fellows in the New World Symphony in Miami, which is a full-time postgraduate program like as an orchestral academy. And so they're really fabulous musicians, polished in their training, and they're of this generation of people now who are really focused very much on their orchestral playing, in part because of the intense competition for professional jobs in this way of the orchestra world these days. They bring so much energy and experience actually in playing in orchestras and in loving the kind of playing they're doing. And it's an incredibly rejuvenating experience for me as a conductor to work with people who give so much. And this is a universal comment of our guest conductors and others who conduct here in having a really strong rapport with the orchestra. And every year, you know, it takes on its own sort of energy and chemistry. Certainly a lot of alumni audition every year. In fact, we could fill the orchestra completely with alumni on every chair because so many people re-audition. And yet it's important that we also have new people come on board, that there's new blood, that it doesn't become the same thing year after year. It's sort of a function we feel even in the ecology of summer festivals and sort of orchestral training programs, that this opportunity to be available to new people each year. And so it's always a brand new beast, if you will, and we really, really love the process of putting it together and then seeing the musical results. And, you know, I've been at Spoleto a long time, first in the capacity of the music director of the contemporary music series, Music in Time, and I've seen what we can do evolve in the last 10 years in particular. There are pieces we can do now that we couldn't have done 10 years ago. We wouldn't have been musically faithful enough to what's going on with the amount of rehearsal time we have. And now we can do the most difficult scores. I rarely hesitate in looking at a score in knowing whether or not our musicians are capable of it.